ninja solo. Real ninja said it. A real ninja said it. A real ninja said it. Real ninja solo. Real ninja solo.
What up? It's me, Prez, and guess what? You just stumbled upon the Real Ninja Podcast where we talk about interesting topics, critique underground music, and speak about that fuck shit. And where there's Prez, there's Bread. What up, Bread? Well, Bread ain't here at the moment, okay? But he's on his way. So, but we're going to get to it. Got to stay on time. But he should be popping in here any moment now. So, thanks for tuning in. That's a little loud. I know. I changed it. I fixed it. Okay. So, got an interesting topic, of course, and it is called Gucci Man Kidnapped and Robbed, the most infamous rapper crime cases ever exposed. So we'll be talking about this situation, and we'll be talking about other rappers that got into some heavy court situations. What's an issuation? Situations, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do that you never do. If you're watching this, just go ahead and push that reaction button. It costs you nothing, all right? I would like to wait for my co-host, but we're going to get on into it, okay? He said he got stopped by a train. We don't wait for trains around here, okay? So I'm sure he'll hop right in on the subject when we get to it. So we know Gucci Mane, one of the bosses in the game, okay? You know him for what's that? Shit, I don't even know too many Gucci Mane songs now. I think of it, you know what I mean? Shit. So is he a boss for real? I don't. He was running the game at one point. I think he got cloned. He went to jail, came back out, looked like a whole different person. Clones don't get robbed though. So this is officially the denouncing of the Gucci clone. Okay, there's no Gucci clone. Men in the house. Hey, I still got my stars. You can support by sending me stars on Facebook. Stars help me stay in the algorithm. That's what that message says. That's from StreamYard. Okay, I didn't write that. But let's go ahead and get to it. All right. Gucci Mane robbed, kidnapped. My bad. One of my clients just hit me up. Robbed, kidnapped, pistol whipped in his own studio, okay, by an artist he signed called Pooh Shiesty, if you heard of him, okay. Pooh Shiesty was a up-and-coming rapper that Gucci Mane signed. Then he got arrested. Pooh Shiesty got arrested and did a couple of years. While he was doing his time, he was still signed under Gucci Mane, all right? And I think Gucci Mane, with most artists, you get a signing bonus. And Pooh Shiesty got a signing bonus and went to jail. So the record label didn't get a chance to recoup that money, okay? Lucky him, they didn't drop him from the album, drop him from the label. Because when a rapper go to jail, that's not a death sentence on his career. Okay, that's not. It kind of actually helps it a little bit, so they didn't release him. But and I'm just going off of hearsay. We're going to talk about all this right now, but I'm going off of hearsay on the topic what I know of. Okay, so Pooh Shiesty still owed that money, which is fine with Gucci Mane. When you get out, guess what? Give you another advance. I think he owed about $3 million, and don't hold me to these numbers. Owed about $3 million on the advance. I mean, he owed $2 million already, and they gave him another $1 million when he got out. So now he don't want to be on Gucci Mane record label no more. But Gucci Mane ain't recouped his money yet. Gucci Mane ain't recouped his money, so you can't get out your contract. Where my $3 million, and I'll let you out the contract. You gotta work this off, bro. Okay? You got $3 million. You spent it. I think it was more than that. Because it definitely made some money off of him. So he don't owe 100% of the money that they gave him. I just think that's how much money he owes. So everything I'm about to say is allegedly. I'm not going to keep saying alleged about things. Everything I'm saying is alleged. All right. Thanks for my reactions. I appreciate it. Type of 1 in the chat if you think Gucci Mane kidnapped. If you heard about Gucci Mane's kidnap, put a 1 in the chat. 2 if you haven't. All right. So we're going to give a breakdown of what happened. All right. So I got videos. I'm really trying to stall time. This ain't really stalling time. I'm giving y'all pertinent information on what we're about to talk about, but we're just trying to hold on for bread. But we're about to get to it. I see. I gotta get to it now. So on January 10th, 2026, in a Dallas studio, 9 suspects, including Pooh Shiesty and Big 30. That's their name. Okay. Sarah Minda says she heard of it. Sarah says she hasn't heard of it. And if you're watching, don't forget to like and comment, okay? Demetria, she said she has heard of it. Okay, so this is a known case right now, a known situation. So, Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 plus 7 other people were in on this, all right? They lured Gucci Mane plus 2 label professionals to a business meeting, okay? A business meeting, all right? And so what happened was they want to have a business meeting about letting him out of his contract. And Gucci Mane ain't down with it, okay? So it was like an armed takeover. AK-style pistols to the heads of Gucci Mane and the officials. Now, when I say the record label professionals, I'm talking about, let's say, your high school teacher in a suit, okay? Rob Blagojevich in a suit, okay? These ain't street dudes, all right? These ain't street dudes in a street beef, no. These are record executives tagging along with Gucci Mane because there's some business about to go down. This is a business meeting. That's I put it like that because it definitely wasn't a business meeting. They had other plans. They had other plans. All right. So, with the AK gun, okay, that means that motherfucker go, okay, with the AK gun, pistol, they forced Gucci Mane to sign the release from a 1017 label contract. All right, robbed Gucci Mane and the industry professionals, the record label professionals of cash, jewelry, watches, and assaulted the escort outside the car. Okay. So that's what happened in the studio. Gucci Mane got robbed in his own studio. All right. Sarah Link, if you're still watching, go ahead and push that reaction button. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do all that stuff that us content creators ask you to do that you never do. Okay. It helps me in the algorithm. It helps me push this through to other people who want to know about Gucci Mane getting robbed. All right. So, I got a video here. Let's go and check out a young video of, and I'm talking about, I got this in chronological order. Chronological order, okay? Y'all know I got a Springfield mouth, y'all. Okay. I don't say everything the bestest. All right. All right. So, hold on. So I got a video here. I just explained it. I'm gonna let this man explain. He got more info than I do. Okay. Hold on. So we're gonna 1 second. 1 second. Sarah says she's trying to process. That's fucked up. Yeah. I mean, shoot. Hey, people get robbed every day, B. All right, hold on. So this video here is called Pooh Shiesty Kidnapping Gucci Mane Explained. They even made a little rhyme there, okay? All right, let's check it out.
So Pooh Shiesty had a problem. If you don't know Pooh Shiesty, he's a rapper from Memphis, Tennessee. Now, Pooh Shiesty's problem is he was just arrested by the FBI for allegedly abducting and then robbing a rap legend named Gucci Mane. But here's the craziest part. Gucci Mane is not just a rap legend, he is a label owner. In fact, Pooh Shiesty is signed under Gucci Mane's label.
Now, also to give some context, kidnapping isn't just like in the movies when they tie you up and take you to an undisclosed place. Nuh-uh. A kidnapping could be any. If you're holding against your will, you're kidnapped. You're kidnapped. Okay. So I'm pretty sure some of you ladies been kidnapped. I know I've been kidnapped 3 times. Says it's fucked up. Holly in the house. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, please. Okay. So yeah, hold on. Let's see what kidnapping definition. The kidnapping definition. Kidnapping is the unlawful seizure, confinement, abduction, or carrying away of a person by force, threat, or fraud, usually against their will. It is a serious felony, often motivated by ransom, hostage taking, or facilitate another crime. The key synonyms include abduction, seizure, and snatching. Okay, so that's what happens when you get kidnapped. All right, so anytime you're held against your will, you know what I mean. I know a lady, she didn't want me to leave. No, don't you leave. Stay here with me. I'm not getting up. Would not let me out the door. Would not let me out the door. I'm talking about, and unless I put my hands on her, I wasn't getting out this door. Okay. Spoiler alert, I had to put my hands on her. Okay. I was kidnapped, God damn it. Okay. I didn't hurt her. I didn't hurt, well, I'm a professional fighter. I know how to hurt you real nicely. I'm gonna say that. How about that? I hurt her real nicely. I was in her house. She wouldn't let me leave. She was standing in front of the door. I ain't gonna lie, she was a thickums, okay? She was a nice bowling ball sized lady. So I definitely could move her. It wouldn't been nothing to get her out of my way. But she still had a little weight on her, okay? So it was been tougher than the average chick, okay? So I was went to the front door, she got in the way. I tried to run to the back door. You can't open up doors quickly before somebody gets there. You gotta go there, unlock, pull it open, then go out. By the time I'm reaching for the door, she slamming her body into the door. Okay, so I can't get out now. All right, so run to the front door. Here, there she go. I'm talking about. I'm putting her through. We sprinting through the house. I'm at the time I'm a professional fighter, and I'm sprinting through the house. We sprint to the front door. She stopped me. Sprint to the back door. She stopped me. Eventually, we here for like 2 hours doing this. Okay, and all type of yelling going on. All right. I can't touch her because I don't want to get in trouble. All right. And the only reason why I went on for 2 hours because I didn't have to be nowhere just yet. I'm trying to leave to get out of this situation. I really have to be nowhere just yet. But it's almost time for me to go to work. I'm not missing work, bitch. Okay. So you got to get out of my way. No, you're never coming back if I let you out. Damn, bitch, you're going to keep me in here forever? Come sit on the couch, talk to me. No, I got to go. Okay. So, like I said, I'm a professional at hurting people. Okay. And well, how about I'm a professional at body manipulation also. Okay, so what I did was I grabbed her, I body slammed her right on her back, like flat. And not picked her up, slammed her hard. I picked her up, slammed her, got the wind knocked out of her a little bit. Whatever, brother. So you picked her up, slammed her. Uh-oh. We got cornbread in the house. How you doing today, sir?
Hope it wasn't enacted without.
It wasn't. Okay. But I wasn't capping still. Okay.
No, I ain't nothing.
Yeah. So hold on, I'll tell you what we're talking about in a second. Let me finish the story.
No,
picked her up, slammed her. Like it was like a dude. I picked him up, slammed him up here. I slammed her from down here. Okay. So she landed on her back. All the air just come out of her. Yeah, just a regular slam. Okay. I made sure her feet went over though. Okay. So boom. Why you do that? Oh my God! Why you do that? Get out of my way. Okay, shit. God damn it, shit. Kicked a little dirt on her. Got out the house. You know, it wasn't no dirt.
Rick Steiner.
You know what I'm saying? So she was kidnapping me. God damn it! So you hold me against my will. This is kidnapping. All right. So.
We talking about kidnapping?
We talking about kidnapping right now. So,
well, I didn't get kidnapped more so than held hostage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I can't say where it's at because
it's the same thing. Held hostage is getting kidnapped.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say where this happened, but it was one of my jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some things for my boss,
mm-hmm.
and then me and my boss kind of got into it because they were the type of boss that kidnapped. They were the kind of boss that was like, hey, do it when I say it, like I say it, how I say it, when I say it. And like, if any deviation from that, you trying to go against me. And I was trying to let her know, like, no, that ain't it. Like, you know, people do things differently as long as it gets done efficiently. I think that's the goal here, right? Like trying to have a common goal with my boss, right? I don't give a fuck what you think. A matter of fact, come here and let's talk about it. I said, well, actually, there's nothing to talk about if you don't care what I think. So what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Got more things, semantics, but long story short, it's like, well, you can just go then. And I'm like, all right, no problem. So I gather my things and I go to walk out and they say, oh, no, you go this way. You know, and I'm like, well, I didn't come in from that way, so I'm not going that way. Thank you, though. I'm leaving. You're not going anywhere. Hold on. I want Anderson Silva up elbow. Don't ever touch me in your life again. Well, no, you go the way that I say. I said, and this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, it just turned
to another situation. I said, but the situation it turned to had everything to do with what I was saying. I said it didn't even have to do with this, but you see how it leaked over? Because this is the bucket you're holding with all the shit in it. You know what I'm saying? I said, so I started heading towards this door. She runs in front of me, locks the motherfucker. I said, okay, well, I'll go to this door. Because she wants me to go the way that she wants.
But out the back or something?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Now, but what I'm
saying, this way.
That's what I said. Even though I walked. But you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is I didn't come in that way, so I'm not going out that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So again, I'm going out this door. As she hurry up and runs to go lock that door, my bad. As she hurry up to go lock that door, I hit the spin move. Don't you unlock that? That's a felony. Click. Like, yeah, man. You think of what?
How about I just leave?
I said, so then I go out the door, right? And like you follow right behind me and get up next to you, like, you know this is bullshit. You know I'm finna call our boss. you know this shit and that shit.
Hey,
I said, and you're not allowed here anymore. Okay, I'm leaving.
Mhm.
I said, why are you still following me talking shit when I've de-escalated and like separated and you're still engaging? I said, that's not going to look good for your case.
Exactly.
I said, plus the fact that you tried to keep me in here. So I left, you know what I'm saying? Called my boss like, hey, whenever I already know she on the phone with you, but hit me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can get my side because that's what you got to do anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like, one, if it was about me leaving and like us separating, why wouldn't you just let me do that after I said I'm doing?
Just let me leave.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about that. Because again, it's about the control, the same control that you exhibited earlier about this situation.
You still trying to control the situation,
right?
I ain't gonna let it happen.
But bitch, I'm a man.
I guess that's I put my hands on that lady, okay? But she was also holding me hostage, okay? She was holding me in my wheel.
She put her hands on me and
Sarah agrees with you.
Yeah, I told my boss, I said, after she put her hands on me, I had all right to defend myself however I saw fit. I said, however, being one a man and that's a woman, I'm not doing that. Now, if she would have grabbed a weapon, it would have been over for her.
Yeah.
She would have been out of work for at least 2 months. See, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't grab no weapon, so it wasn't no threat other than like her physically trying to block me, and I just hit a Deion Sanders on that, like stiff arm. Watch out, little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I've never. That's the only girl I've ever like physically got into it and hit her. I didn't hit her, but got her back. How I'm gonna say got her back. You know what I mean? I've been smacked by a lady one time and like didn't even have nothing to do with her. I'm talking to my friend who we had this type of banner to, and her friend, the friend of my friend who I don't fuck with and don't know that well, decided to get offended about our
whatever y'all do. Shit that ain't got nothing to do with
it. She get offended by our exchange where she's throwing heats at me, I'm throwing heats back, okay? Yeah. Type shit. Then I looked to my left, bam! What the bitch? Just smacked the shit out of me. Why'd you say that to her? Look, like you better walk away right now because I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm talking about it was a real smack. First time I ever been smacked.
That just raises a question, like, because I just had this again at another job. I ain't going, you know what I'm saying? But so it's like, all right, and I was new to this job, you know what I'm saying? So coming in, I'm trying to get a vibe for how the people act there, and how they conduct themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so once I figure out that like, oh, there's like HR leniency and niggas just talk the shit that they want to, okay, I can adapt. You know what
we
I'm
can
saying?
be adults here.
Yeah, so what I'm saying,
conversation.
So how it's, to me, I treat shit talking between people just like I treat debates, right? Where we can do whatever we want and rebuttal and raise the stakes, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as you feel some type of way, it's up to you to be like, hey, all right, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell me you done.
Yeah, tell me you done, and I can respect that.
We was kicking, you know what I mean?
And I can respect that if it gets too serious, you know what I'm saying? However, I find that, like, you know, with toxic women, because those are the ones that talk shit, you feel me? It's like, all right, well, talk shit, but then you'll get emotional and the line will get crossed, which I understand. But then it won't ever be like, all right, I'm done playing this game, or like, I'm done talking shit. It'll just be, well, you're a motherfucker, or you'll get smacked. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, wait, if I'm a motherfucker, then you a motherfucker. Like how did we get here? Basically, you know what I'm saying? Am I missing something or part of the rules, or I don't? You know what I'm saying? Because I thought certain shit like that was understood between me. Like I talk shit, you talk shit, I talk shit, you talk big shit, and I'm like, all right, fam, you got it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, somebody got to concede, or like we'll just like if we go for 12 hours, or if we go for 12 hours, it's like, look, nigga, you ain't getting me, and I ain't getting you. All right, we boys now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you know what we're talking about today. We are talking about Gucci Mane kidnapped and robbed, the most infamous rapper crime case ever exposed. So what we talking about? So we're gonna talk about the Gucci Mane situation, and we're gonna talk about other popular rappers that been arrested. All right. So this is
Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty, the one that kidnapped. You know what I mean? So and here's a video. I got the whole story. You ain't got to hear from me. I got people who are in the know right now. So here we go. I'll start the video over. Let's check it out.
So Pooh Shiesty had a problem. If you don't know Pooh Shiesty, he's a rapper from Memphis, Tennessee. Now, Pooh Shiesty's problem is he was just arrested by the FBI for allegedly abducting and then robbing a rap legend named Gucci Mane. But here's the craziest part. Gucci Mane is not just a rap legend, he is a label owner. In fact, Pooh Shiesty is signed under Gucci Mane's label. Pooh Shiesty calls up Gucci Mane. He said, look, I don't want to be signed under you anymore. Gucci Mane said, so, yeah, the thing is, Pooh Shiesty makes a lot of money for the record label. He's a big rapper. So Gucci Mane said, why am I going to let you out of the label when you make me a lot of money? Pooh Shiesty said, how about we have a meeting and talk about it face to face? Gucci Mane said, I don't see why not. Well, let me tell you why not. You see, Pooh Shiesty and his father are heavily associated with the streets in Memphis. Apparently, Pooh Shiesty don't be playing about what he raps about. And he raps about getting down and dirty. Remember the song Back in Blood by Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk? Well, that song wasn't for you or me. It was allegedly directed to a person he actually robbed, and he was telling them, come get your jewelry back in blood. It just happened to turn into a hit song. Gucci Mane said, yeah, that song did make me a lot of money. You think he upset about that? Let me just hire security. So Gucci hires security. He goes over to meet Pooh Shiesty. Now, here's where things start to get wicked, because let's just...
Gucci Mane crazy for going to see this nigga without a fleet.
right.
You know what I mean? Shit, because you got to know who you signed. You know what I mean? You definitely know who you signed. You know this nigga just went to jail. You know what I mean? And got back out. So
unless you went to jail for some bigger shit than he did.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not big there.
Because that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, so first of all, if I'm signing people like that, then my name's Kingpin.
Yes.
And even if this motherfucker tries some shit like this, I'll come by myself.
I'll never sign a motherfucker I'm worried about. You know what I mean? Shit, I gotta worry if he's gonna rob me? Hell fucking no. Kidnap me? Hell no. I ain't signing
But let's say even he can do that, right? But I'm fucking Tony John. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know I'm gonna get you
like,
back.
yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like, you're gonna try that. Even if you do know what I'm capable of, you're gonna try that. And nigga, y'all gonna get equalized. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
say there's a lot of evidence against Pooh Shiesty. So Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane entered the meeting. Now, Pooh Shiesty, something I forgot to tell you, he was arrested recently for a charge. He's on house arrest. He walked into the meeting, he get a phone call. Ring, ring, ring. Pooh Shiesty said, hello. The person on the phone said, yes, Mr. Shiesty, this is your probation officer. What are you doing in Dallas, Texas? Pooh Shiesty said, no, I was approved for like recreation. I'm on vacation, all that. The probation officer said, no, you're not. Go back to your house. You are on house arrest. Pooh Shiesty said, probation officer said, boy, when I hang up this phone and blink 3 times, I better see you in the crib, Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty wasn't at the crib. How did the probation officer know Pooh Shiesty was in Dallas? Well, because Pooh Shiesty got himself an ankle monitor. So Gucci Mane said,
Ass, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't on an ankle monitor when I was
Pooh Shiesty.
well, yeah, Pooh Shiesty, yeah, you know what I mean? But I definitely wasn't supposed to be in North Carolina. And I definitely wasn't supposed to be in New York. You know what I mean? He said,
Trying to get in daddy's house.
you know what I'm saying?
look, we can do this another time, Shiesty. Shiesty said, no, let's just do this right now. Come on. They go in the recording studio. Shiesty said, look, I'm going to keep it simple. You know, I want to be out of the label deal. Gucci Mane said, nah, we're just going to keep it like this. But Shiesty said, no, you're not listening to me. The two start getting a little agitated. Things start getting a little heated. Shiesty looked at one of the people he came with. He said, go get me my black bag. Gucci Mane said, you better watch out. I got security outside. Pooh Shiesty said, I count about 2 security guards with you. I got some friends too. Another rapper named Big 30, Pooh Shiesty's dad, and about 6 other dudes.
This nigga Pooh Shiesty was ready.
Yeah.
He got the army with him. Okay, shit. He was ready. Okay.
Shit, they give Pooh Shiesty what he was looking for in that black bag, and it was he brings it out and says, Gucci, so let's have that discussion again. The rest of these folks are armed as well. They take over the studio, block the door. That's why that kidnapping charge is there. Simply put, if someone doesn't allow you to leave a location, that's basically kidnapping. Pooh Shiesty's father brings out a contract saying Pooh Shiesty is let out of the label deal. They
came with their own contract, you know, for him to sign.
So that bitch tried to kidnap me.
Hey,
Even though she didn't want me there.
Yeah, official.
But that's crazy because you didn't even want me there. You told me I could leave, but you really wanted me to stay. Why?
Control. Kidnapper.
The Gucci Mane, they said, look, Gucci, we need you to sign this. But here's the thing. If you have on somebody, no matter what they do, no matter what they sign,
it's under duress.
Contract is not going to count. So Gucci Mane says, yeah, sure, I'll sign it. Signs it. They record Gucci Mane signing it. They say, okay, we got you signing it, Gucci. I mean, you did it. Gucci's like, yeah. Pooh Shiesty looks at his dad. He said, this is going to count, right? Pooh Shiesty's father looks at it. He said, oh, no, this is not going to count. Gucci Mane forgot to date it. Gucci Mane put the date on. Gucci Mane said, oh yeah, here's the date right here. There you go. Then Pooh Shiesty and the rest of his folks rob Gucci Mane and his folks. Pooh Shiesty and them leave. They're caught on surveillance camera leaving. They get them outside in their cars. Pooh Shiesty's cars register them leaving. The police were called. The police pull up. They said, what happened? They said, yeah, Pooh Shiesty and them robbed us. The police.
Damn. See, he came with some industry. He came with some industry execs. Okay, Gucci Mane. Okay, Gucci Mane got labeled.
Oh yeah.
White guys here. You know what I mean? You got white people here. You know what I mean? So no racism, but this ain't about y'all. This ain't like they got in a situation that wasn't even for them. You know what I mean? So that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like when you mess with civilians, then technically Gucci Mane is a civilian.
Right.
Okay, you not in the streets no more.
No.
You know what I mean? Shoot, once you become a rapper,
once you pass a certain tax bracket, get into that tax bracket, then yeah.
Well, if you get a label advance, you're no longer in the streets no more. I don't give a fuck how you could be king of the Bloods. Okay, once you get a record label, you are a businessman now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't need to do that no more. Okay,
Right.
so there's no amount of gangstering gonna get you money like this. Okay, shoot, there's more money outside of the dope business and the gangster business than it is inside.
Right.
I'm just saying. So everything you do, pretty much you just in a clique making no money. You know what I mean? That's why I never understood
Yeah,
gangs.
click, making no.
That's all. You just got a couple of niggas you fuck with, and y'all call yourself the Great Street Crips. You know what I mean? So
y'all do look injured, but we are going to need some more evidence. Let's look at the surveillance footage. They look at the surveillance footage. They say, oh, look, it's Pooh Shiesty. They call Pooh Shiesty's probation officer. They say, hello? Probation officer said, yeah, Pooh Shiesty over there in Dallas.
But spoiler alert though, none of this was on camera though. You know what I mean? Shit, Gucci Mane ain't got cameras inside the studio, which is smart because Nigga, cocaine
Yeah,
getting done, you know what I mean? Shit. Prostitutes running through this bitch. It's all type of stuff you're gonna get in trouble for. So I get why he don't got no cameras on the inside.
Gucci Mane and them, they said, yeah, that's what we thought. They hung up. The police went to the local Staples. They said, boy, you won't believe this. Pooh Shiesty's dad was just here and he printed out a contract. It looked like he wanted somebody to sign. The police said, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. The police looked at each other. They said, it's like them boys wanted to get caught. Ring, ring, ring. When the police gets an alert, he said, what this? Going on Instagram, he sees some of the goons out there posing with Gucci Mane's jewelry. They said, the police said, oh, you can't make this up. They called Pooh Shiesty. They said,
the dumbest thing you can do is show the shit you just stole, though. What the fuck? Like,
that's this generation.
If I was Pooh Shiesty, I'd say I would have made sure everybody don't post this shit. You know what I mean? Shit, I would at least had my hitters there.
They wouldn't have had it.
I'd have my old heads. You know, yeah, they wouldn't have had the shit. Yeah, I'd have my old hitters there. You know what I mean? Niggas who know not
just got the money.
You know, there you go.
You
know what I mean? Shit, give me the money. I don't want your fucking chain.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit, who says it's real?
No, but I'm saying if we got money and chains and other shit, then like you're not getting anything material other than money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
what you mean? If you
so say we got them for 300,000.
Oh, okay. So
then I'm splitting the 300,000 amongst y'all,
and
I'm keeping the cars and the jewelry and the shit.
Give me
that'll
the shit.
Get us exposed and figure out how to get rid of it or have it get. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody getting
7 niggas can't have 9 chains. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, that y'all just stole. You right? Okay.
Pooh Shiesty, go ahead and turn yourself in. Pooh Shiesty said, y'all want me to turn myself in right now? They said, yeah, just come on in. We got a spot for you. Pooh Shiesty rolls up. Yeah, the FBI locked up Pooh Shiesty, Pooh Shiesty's dad, the other rapper, Big 30, the rest of the folks that was with Pooh Shiesty. This dude sounded damn near giddy while he was saying this press conference, reading out all the evidence. He said, boy, I got a story to tell y'all. Now, side note, I saw a lot of people saying Gucci Mane, it must be a snitch since the police came in and did this.
It ain't snitching.
There you go. This is why I even wanted to talk about this also, because they call him a snitch.
It's not snitching.
If it ain't in the streets.
No, it's not. So snitching involves like, hey, I'm doing bullshit and you're doing bullshit. I'm not going to tell on you, and you're not going to tell on me. But in the case of if your bullshit affects me, i.e., nigga, you're trying to rob me for my shit and get all of our shit now, you know what I'm saying? That then becomes a different, like me snitching up, me telling the police on you because you robbed me. It's different than me telling the police on you because you selling crack and I'm selling crack too.
Exactly. But
do you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Like I said, that's the fucking difference. It's like, again, you went into
it ain't snitching. Exactly what you said. I'm telling these kids.
You went into a fucking business contract that you now won out of prematurely. Instead of satisfying your terms of the business deal, whatever that may be, I don't know what that was.
Letting them out.
What I'm saying?
Letting them out this contract.
No, but what I'm saying is, if Gucci signed you, I'm guessing it's for a certain amount of albums that you have to make,
or a period of time.
Or a period of time. Either way, when it was presented to you, it was a good fucking deal.
Exactly. You signed it.
So again, let's say it's just 5 album deal, right? Which whatever. So if you're only 4 albums in, do another fucking album and get the contract done. You know what I'm saying? Now I get that there's red tape. Oh, they can delay the album or not release it, and that doesn't count or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you go to court. You know what I mean? Like that's what that's about, right?
I'll say only time. So if you rob me, but we both in the streets, you can't tell. You know what I mean? Like niggas get robbed. I can't go. Like normally it's for drugs. You know what I mean? Ain't like you can tell on that. or a motherfucker, your crib get broken into, yeah, you call the police and put a police report, but you ain't telling who broke in because I mean, this part of the game, you know what I mean? Definitely, if you're doing illegal shit, this is illegal shit. This ain't street shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
So if you break into my house and you know I sell drugs, even if you didn't get no shit, just took my TV. So let's say your club broke into your house. You don't call police on the club. You know what I mean? Shit, like, goddamn, I'm gonna beat his ass when I see him. You know what I mean? Shit. Or get him back somehow. You know what I mean? I'll say that's the only time you can snitch when it ain't street shit. This is a contract needing to be signed. You can't rob me of my signature.
Right.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? Shit. Sign your house over to me, bro. Like, no, nigga.
I mean,
you know
just in the same way that Gucci can't put a gun to his head, like, nigga, you fucking signed for me for 99 years.
There you
Like,
go.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So if that happened, and Pooh Shiesty was like, "Hey, police, this nigga Gucci man," that's also on other illegal shit because he's not supposed to even be here. Put a gun to my head, you know what I'm saying, and force me to try to sign this contract.
See, I'm mad at Gucci because you came with 2 security guards. Now, to me, that's just a show of force. You know what I mean? Like, I got security with me.
Right.
But when you're messing with niggas, like street niggas can't fight. So that's why it's always 7-up. You know what I mean? Because they're going to jump you. You know what I mean? Shit, it's always little niggas. You know what I mean? Shit, skinny niggas. Don't eat because they've been smoking weed all day. And they made $120 selling dope to that. You know what I mean? That's what they've been doing all day. You know what I mean? So that Gucci man, it should be like, I'll say minimum 3 security guards. You know what I mean? Shit, you got 1 to watch each other back. No, I need 2 on business, 1 protecting me. Okay, shit, that's what I say. You know what I mean? Shit, and we all got big choppers. You know what I mean? Shit, and like 3 niggas with guns, and then you see 7 niggas with guns. It's the 7 niggas with guns still gonna pause because you got guns. You know what I mean? So it's guns against guns right now. You know what I mean? And I got a shotgun. This is gonna take out 2 of y'all. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't like that Gucci man. You got this money. You this type of dude. You're in my studio. It should be security on me and security at the studio. You know what I mean? It should be 3 security guards at the studio too.
Right.
Whole thing against Pooh Shiesty, but what you got to understand is there were other people in the room along with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane very well could have been the one that called the police, or it could have been the security again that Gucci Mane brought. Yeah,
when you with some other people, you can't. It ain't definitely people that ain't in the streets. Right. Security guards ain't in the streets. My job is to secure shit, and I have to call the police.
And them white people ain't in the streets.
No, they call the police for sure.
Oh yeah.
With him. Now, Gucci Mane calling the police, regardless, in my opinion, I'm saying this man is a label owner at this point. Like, you really think he's going to let this one go? No, he's calling the police. And here's another thing you got to understand. Even if Gucci Mane and the people around him did not call the police, the feds probably wanted Pooh Shiesty so bad that they couldn't contain themselves. They were probably going to figure this out no matter what, either way. As soon as that man skipped out on his probation, I guarantee you the feds got a phone.
Well, unless somebody that in that situation said something, you can't even figure out what happened. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is the probation was like, yo, it says you're here and you're not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. You're in trouble anyway.
You're in trouble anyway. So off top, before you even take the meeting, you're wanted.
Yeah.
Like your wanted level is at least 3.
3 stars?
Yeah, 3 stars. Like, so then you go through with the meeting, add 2 more stars because again, the FBI is involved now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, your homies are flossing the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did it say on Instagram or Facebook? What do you
On
say?
Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Either way.
I'm about to say on Facebook either. No, that's disrespectful.
But Instagram is Facebook now. That's
Oh.
what I'm saying. Like,
Oh yeah, okay. God damn it. I was trying to make a joke, and it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Shit's
As soon as that man skipped out on his probation, I guarantee you the feds got a phone call. What you gotta understand is Pooh Shiesty allegedly was wilding out in Memphis and all that. So that's how they got him for that gun charge in the first place. So when you
Another thing, my bad, y'all. But if I was Pooh Shiesty, if I wanted to rob a nigga to get out of my contract, I would have waited till I'm off of papers. You know what I mean? Shit. Like let me chill for a little second. Shit. Even makes a little bread while I'm here. You know what I mean? I want to get out of my contract.
So then, so what would you have to do in that situation in order to get out of your contract? I can only think of one thing. Doctor Strange meditation type shit. You know
What?
did this whole thing against
So if you was in a contract that you wanted to get out of,
Uh-huh.
how would you get out of it? And I said, I can only think of one way.
Doctor Strange.
I said, yeah, Doctor Strange meditation type shit.
Okay.
There's only one way to beat Thanos, Nick.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
So how? So you gotta explain to me. How would you get out of it?
How would I get out of it?
Yeah.
Is I would satisfy my end of the bargain,
Okay.
of course.
Uh-huh.
So again, whatever those terms may be, if it's
Then you automatically out of it.
well, if it's an amount of time,
Okay.
then I would be automatically out of it.
Okay.
If it's project based,
Okay.
I would just do the projects
Uh-huh.
and then I would be out of it unless there's a clause saying that it has to be released projects.
Okay. All right.
Then in which
That's crazy.
okay, and that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, again, I would have all projects done.
Mm-hmm.
And if they are just like, oh, you're gonna make money for us, this, that, and the other, then I'll just won't fucking tour and release new shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do new shit or I'll, you know what I'm saying, have new shit on deck. But like I'll just basically die out and then
Mhm.
you won't make money off me and then you'll fucking release me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, so I'll have to fall off and then come back again.
Let's finish.
since the police came in and
If I was to get out of my contract, number one, I'm gonna ask you say no.
To
Listen.
get into the contract.
No, to get out my contract. So to get out my contract, if you don't want to let me out my contract, I gotta fuck your baby mama then. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. I'm hollering at all your bitches, and I'm Pooh Shiesty. You Gucci man is we one and the same. You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, we both got bread. You know what I mean? Bitch don't know the difference between 100,000 and a million. I'll tell you that right now. You know what I mean? Shit. So, and I'm talking about every time you see me, I'll whip my dick out in front of you. Like every time you see me, I do the most. You know what I mean? Shit. You just hate this nigga when I go on interviews.
He said, my dick.
Man, just, every time I see Gucci man, what up? You know what I mean? Shit. It ain't gay shit, it just make you uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
It make you uncomfortable.
You still want me around? Okay, all right then. Okay, shit. Wave my dick at. You know?
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
You hate me. That's all. This nigga Gucci man just hate this nigga Prez. I'm on Pooh Prez.
did this whole thing against Pooh Shiesty. But what you got to understand is there were other people in the room along with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane very well could have been the one that called the police, or it could have been the security again that Gucci Mane probably wanted Pooh Shiesty so bad that they couldn't contain themselves. They were probably going to all that. So that's how they got him for that gun charge in the first place. So when you click on the police's radar, the Fed's radar, especially as a rapper, they watch you and they're already compiling a whole case against you so they can lock you up for many, many years. They may let you go on a crime. They may let you go on another crime. But they always got their eyes on you. So when this report came out of Pooh Shiesty, when the police probably got called about this robbery.
The feds is like Walmart. You know, they let you steal until you get up to like $1,000 and then they get you.
The feds probably did an instant backflip. They probably said, oh, we don't got to do all this paperwork, hocking them down and all that. We could just lock them up right here, right now. They said.
In task force for hip hop and nothing else.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
Like,
But
you know what I'm saying?
it might be for a reason though. You know what I mean? Shit, nigga.
What reason?
Nigga, Jeezy was the snowman. Like legit. Like legit.
Right.
Like he was a gang leader. You know what I mean? Shit, fucking Diddy alone. You know what I mean? Shit.
Diddy alone.
Yeah, Diddy alone. You know what I mean? Shit. And
But what was Diddy guilty of at the end of the day?
I mean,
Paying
shit.
for niggas to fuck.
Yeah, I mean, but also Diddy got that bread. You can get away with a murder if you got enough money. I'll tell you that right now.
And
Like
some
no charges filed.
And some have.
Yes, no charges
But
filed.
I don't think they've been our color, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm getting. Hold on.
Did the DC sniper
shit.
kill niggas?
Diddy. You know what I mean? No, there was a shooting. Hold on. They ain't had that bread. DC Sniper don't got that bread.
Okay, that's
You gotta have that bread. If you got motherfucking OJ.
He didn't do it.
No, he didn't do it. That's right. But they wanted him to have done it.
Right.
Okay. He had enough money for the good look because if he didn't have Johnny Cochran, nigga, he'd have been
And
done.
Rob Kardashian.
Yeah.
Don't leave
Oh,
him
can't
out.
leave him out. Can't leave him out.
No.
But if he'd had the best of the best, he'd have been fucked. You know what I mean? I just say so. Case closed.
He said,
For sure. Oh, and Pooh Shiesty is currently in custody. You got witnesses, you got camera footage, but by far the toughest thing going for Pooh Shiesty in this case is you got like 7 other co-defendants with you. If they get one of those people to flip for less time and say everything that happened, then Pooh Shiesty and a couple other folks might be going.
Nigga always flip.
okay, you know what's crazy about that?
Uh-huh.
It's like, so there's like a difference between, not that there's a difference, but like there's evidence to charge a motherfucker with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then with that evidence plus other shit is how you prove that they did it in order to like render the verdict and so on,
Mhm.
right? So by what he's saying is like, say they all got the same story, right?
Okay.
Then theoretically they all do the same time,
Okay.
right? But if they get one person to admit to the shit that Gucci's saying and corroborates that,
Mm-hmm.
then that's it.
They disperse.
They don't have to fucking prove anything
Oh yeah.
else.
Oh,
You know
they
what
gonna
I'm
get the
saying?
max.
No, but what I'm saying is that person will get a less sentence.
Everybody else gonna get the max.
They'll get whatever
Oh.
sentence they get, but they'll get more because the story was basically a confession. Like, so a confession.
Also, we got to give these years that we didn't get to him to somebody else too. So I think that's how that worked too.
But what I'm saying is a confession outdoes evidence and having to prove the theory.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So once somebody confesses, you no longer have to prove anything.
Eyewitness is the ultimate evidence.
But
Almost.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Videos is that's the ultimate.
So if they get one out of the 7 dudes who was there to be like, oh yeah, we did go into the label and corner him in and like pull our guns and smack the owner label and do all the shit that y'all said happened in the report, then the police can be like, okay, you're free to go. We're going to charge you. You know what I'm saying? And we have our case and case closed. Like, because we got a confession rather than like taking it to court, proving the shit guilty, you know what I'm saying? And that's the case.
No man hours.
Like, I said, that's kind of crazy that you still don't have to prove it after somebody confesses. Because we know that there's cases where, you know, again, under duress,
Okay.
Because it's the same shit when police be like, hey, we're going to take your family and do this shit and do that shit if you don't sign this confession. That's coercion. You know what I'm saying? That's the same shit. However, how many cases where niggas went to jail because of that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy. Because a motherfucker signed and confessed, now we ain't got to do our fucking job. You feel me?
I mean, a confession is pretty powerful. You know what I mean? Confessing to something.
No, I'm not saying it's not, but just a confession is essentially saying, I'm just going to take your word on that.
But it's the fact that you was here and you know, and
so
it's a totality, I feel.
So if I'm getting charged for domestic violence, because the ring cam caught me with no audio pushing my bitch, but before that, she was obviously yelling at me, but because you couldn't hear what was said and you just caught me in the act, now I'm getting charged, right? You know what I'm saying? And them motherfuckers being like, no, we got you, you stupid son of a bitch. And like coercing me into being like, okay, so if I sign this, you'll stop beating my ass, right? Like, you know, like, and they're like, yeah, because I'm sitting here being like, I didn't fucking domestically violence her. She fucking called me a little dick son of a bitch and ran at me. And the way I turned, she slipped, and that's how I was like, no.
She got deflected.
Yeah, she got deflected. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said that's bullshit. Because even if I sign this under coercion, nigga, you still got to prove that I'm a domestic offender. Even if, you know what I'm saying? Because me saying it could be anything.
This is what I just noticed too. This nigga forehead gotta be huge. Look, like you see this braid.
Yeah.
It start right here. Now even
That's
if he
probably why he covered
even
up.
if he got it like faded up or something like that,
like,
there's still a lot of forehead. This is
you
like,
ain't got nothing in the front.
This is like 5 fingers. Like I got a nice 4. He got an extra finger, right?
Yeah, I'm decent.
I got double.
In the jail for a very long time. Because the thing is, even though they have all of this evidence against Pooh Shiesty, well, if Pooh Shiesty gets himself a very good lawyer, the lawyer could be like, hey, you got actual footage of what happened in that room, or you got all this footage of Pooh Shiesty running around the city and all that? Worst thing Pooh Shiesty did was violate his probation. Hey, who knows? Gucci Mane could be making up all this stuff because Gucci Mane just don't like Pooh Shiesty. The prosecutor might say something along the lines of, what about everybody else that was in the room with Gucci Mane? Pooh Shiesty's lawyer will say, look, you just said it yourself. They were with Gucci Mane. They're just going to say whatever Gucci Mane says. Who knows what actually happened in that recording studio? And well, a jury would have to decide.
I'm a witness. They robbed me, and I can't say who did it.
And me and 2 other people are corroborating the same story.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And all of a sudden, no, they're just following my lead now.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
So they committing perjury.
Yeah.
Like that's a crime in itself, also.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if they isn't, I mean, if they is committing perjury, then like saying you did do it and you didn't do it, you know what I mean? You committed the crime.
Yeah.
All right. So again, the feds might do something like grab one of the people that were on Pooh Shiesty's side and say, look, we don't want you, we want Pooh Shiesty. We let you walk right out of here. Just tell us everything that Pooh Shiesty did. Or the feds might do something along the lines of just give him a really, really, really big charge that they might not be able to prove, but then give him another separate charge like violating his probation and slap on a lot of years for that. And a lot of times this is a way for prosecutors to get somebody in on a lot of jail time anyway. So if they can't prove that Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane, they'll just be like, look, Pooh Shiesty, we for sure know he violated his probation. We're going to slap on the maximum sentence for that. Or we know he had that with him. We're going to slap on the maximum sentence for that. Basically,
I know that he robbed Gucci Mane if they seen niggas on Instagram with Gucci Mane shit.
It's still a hearsay.
He said that, right?
Yeah, they say they on Instagram with the shit, but Gucci Mane gave this to us though. And they lying. You know what I mean? So there it go back
But
to
they
that.
taped him signing the contract.
Uh-huh. But they didn't take the ass beating or the pistol whipping.
That's crazy.
It's a slippery situation. You think you got a motherfucker, but it's
Ain't
it's
no way.
semantics.
Like but I'm saying just the way it went down and the fact that like, oh, this is the general story of what happened, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is everybody's story individually.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that, the shit that lines up is gonna line up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They would need an outside witness, like a Uber Eats guy, something like that. You know what I mean? Shit. So
What I'm saying is the shit that's gonna line up is gonna line up. Them going to fucking Dallas to meet up with Gucci Mane at the studio to discuss business.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Gucci Mane bogus for not going to where he at also though. You know what I mean? Like you know he under house arrest.
Yeah.
But he probably told him he got motion though.
No, I'm not saying Gucci ain't on bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
I mean, he really ain't. I got this contract, and I don't gotta let you out of it. I don't give a fuck how stupid the contract is. You sign it. You know what I mean? Shit. So I'm doing legal shit. Right. So I ain't even talking about Gucci Mane like that. I'm just saying, if this your artist and you know he on papers and stuff and on house arrest, you probably should have went to go see him. You know what I mean? Shit. A Starbucks wouldn't have been shit to meet the motherfucker at instead of at my studio where Pooh Shiesty had been. He know the whole setup and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Shit, we could just been at a motherfucking
Wendy's.
Taco Bell. Shit, motherfucker.
A Wendy's Taco Bell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Motherfucking damn, what's the Long John's
KFC AMW.
Yeah, there you go. I'm about to say Long John's AMW.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shit. Met that, you know.
You seen they built a new Long John's too?
Right.
Oh, fucking Dirksen, across from the old one, basically. It's more across from like Arby's, Panera.
Okay.
But like,
well, Dirksen, I missed that. Yeah.
nigga, I said I believed for a long time that them niggas was just a front.
But
Long John Silver's, because like I remember back in the day it was good, but like niggas had like, you know, Mr. Giro and shit since then. You feel me? So like it wasn't no need to go back in there.
Remember
but
Hot Now?
Hot Now.
No. How about Rex?
Wait, what is Hot Now?
Hot Now is a fast food place. Depends on when you got here though.
Oh, I got here in like 99, 2000.
Okay, yeah, it was gone.
Okay.
It was gone. Okay, Hot Now. Hot Now ain't been around since about like 92.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Rex too.
No.
How about Ponderosa?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, okay.
We had one of them in
I
Manchester.
remember I was a shorty when this when they closed it down here.
Yeah.
It was the old bowling alley. It's the bowling alley over there on Dirksen. And what's that called?
Oh, Kingpin.
Kingpin, yeah, you know what I mean? Shit.
Hell no.
And I'll tell you, this was my favorite place to come to.
Ponderosa.
Yeah, Ponderosa. And we was poor back then.
Right.
So when we go to Ponderosa, we going to eat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
It
We
was
go,
different.
yeah. Oh yeah. Bob always had a big purse.
Yep.
Took all type of shit with her. You know what I mean? Shit.
So yeah, we went to there, Bonanza, Shoney's, fucking Ryan's, nigga, Old Country Buffet, all that shit.
Only places I went to eat as a kid was Ponderosa, Hardee's on 25-cent hamburger days.
I remember.
And the best restaurant my dad ever took me to is the Bread Line.
I met one of my homies through Hardee's when they had fried chicken.
Ooh, when they had chicken,
Yeah.
and that chicken was fire.
Yeah,
Like-
I went down. It was like me and two homies, and then the new kid. And I was like, hey, he was from like the West Coast. I said, hey, Nick, you ever ate at Hardee's?
Mm-hmm.
He said, we got Carl Jr.'s. I said, it's the same thing.
In the comment section, put a restaurant that's not around anymore that you used to visit all the time.
Dog and so.
And why? Like, what's crazy is it ain't never been a White Castle here in Springfield. Like, that's the craziest thing ever, because niggas like White Castles in Springfield. Okay, shit. If anybody, that might be my first business I bring to, not first, but my first restaurant I bring to Springfield if I ever get that restaurant bread. Okay, because that's selling. I'm gonna put that right next to California Kitchen.
Right.
Basically, what I'm saying here is it just depends on the lawyer versus the prosecutor and what they could prove to a jury.
All right. So in the comments section, let me know, do you think Pooh Shiesty planned the robbery? Because he was like, hey, go get my black bag, man. It's like it might just got heated. And nigga just said, hey, go get my Gucci bag. go get my black bag, man. Shoot. Let me know if you think Pooh Shiesty planned this. Like, because you got guns don't mean you plan on robbing a nigga. You know what I mean?
Definitely means you're in them streets.
Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. Let's see. Got another video. More on the situation. That's just him getting arrested now. You know what I mean? So
right.
It's 1090J.
Nigga just throw up a gang sign. Uh-oh. Lula in the house.
What up?
Thanks for tuning in. We are talking about Gucci Mane getting kidnapped and robbed. We're talking about what happened. All right.
What happened?
So I got another video here. This video is called Pooh Shiesty Kidnapped Gucci Mane. And Gucci said he did it. Oh, okay.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090J, man. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me.
1090J. That nigga pounded it.
He definitely hung with the air.
This video, we're going to be speaking on how Pooh Shiesty robbed and kidnapped Gucci, how Gucci snitched on Pooh Shiesty, how Pooh Shiesty's father is a government informant.
This nigga got 1.4 million subscribers.
Yeah.
This video only got 532,000 views though. That's not
3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days ago. So that's as much as you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So he might just been on. I mean, I like to critique how many views the video get. Maybe this is definitely a hot topic right now. You know what I mean? So for him to have 1.4 million views, it should be around the 800,000 type. Because you got 1 million viewers, you should get like close to 1 million views. You know, on most of the videos. You know.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the craziest videos of 2026.
9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty.
It was several hours before sunup when they first heard a boom. It was then followed by shouting of from the agents who were saying that they were certainly executing a search warrant. I can tell you, after that boom, there was a back door that was breached.
It sounded like Gucci cooperated. It sounded like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It ain't all right.
What he say?
Come on over here to me, Gucci. We'll talk about it. But this nigga Charles White, he say, I work with the police. I ain't in the streets. I'm telling on all you niggas.
It's all right to go and be civilian. Yeah. Come on.
Civilian, that's what you are.
Yeah, this ain't that ain't yeah. Come on over here with me, Gucci. Press charges on their ass.
Flashbangs would pop off the federal search warrant of Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty's home on April 1st, 2026. The next day, the United States Attorney for Northern Texas would announce 9 individuals, including well-known rappers, were federally charged with kidnapping and robbing at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested in one day, including Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., aka Pooh Shiesty, his father Lontrell Williams Sr., Memphis rapper Rodney Wright, aka Big 30, and 6 others. A 32-page sealed criminal.
Lontrell Jr. and Senior, Rodney Wright, DeMarcus Glover, Darian McDaniel, Terrence Roger, Corday Johnson, Kadarius Waters, and Demarion Gibson. These are the most niggerish names I've ever heard. Lontrell and Lontrell Jr.,
Kadarius,
Rodney, DeMarcus, Darion, Terrence, Corday, Kadarius, and Demarion. Oh my goodness, the complaint in this case. Oh no.
No complaint would state on January 10th, 2026, at approximately 4:50 p.m., 3 victims were kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint.
On January 10th, 2026, at approximately at 4:50 p.m., victims who will be referred throughout the affidavit as their individuals or collective as the victims, RD, MM, and BP, were kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint at the music studio located in Dallas Parkway in Dallas, Texas. This location is within the Dallas division of Northern.
At a music studio. The criminal complaint would list the 3 victims by their initials, RD, MM, and BP. But we all know RD is Roderick Davis, the 46.
That's not the same Gucci Mane, man. This was the first one. This was the clone that got robbed. I said clones don't get robbed, so you know what I mean. So now I know this is the real Gucci Mane.
Where that nigga with an eye cream on.
This nigga 46.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was. I knew it was shit. Think nigga still young for real. I forget he don't look 46. Okay then.
6-year-old Atlanta rap legend known as Gucci Mane. At approximately 1 p.m. that day, the victims flew into Dallas alongside Gucci's head of security and an additional security officer for a scheduled meeting with Pooh Shiesty.
So he only brought one. Real talk.
Who'd been signed to Gucci's 1017 label since 2021. The meeting was scheduled because Shiesty was upset with the terms of his contract and wished to be released from the label, so he asked Gucci to meet about business. At approximately 1:45, Gucci and his team arrived at the meeting location, a music recording studio within a larger office building. Upon entering the building, they realized the recording studio was closed. In the meantime, they went to a nearby liquor store. Pooh Shiesty's father, who's more commonly known throughout the streets of Memphis as Mob Boss, ran an independent label named Mob Ties Records. Boss would call the owner of the Dallas recording studio at 2:53 p.m., trying to book the studio for Shiesty and Gucci to record music. This was over an hour after Gucci had already arrived. 22 minutes after the call, the studio was open to...
Hey, that's premeditated then.
Yeah.
That's premeditated.
Because he just trying to see if they there.
No, he trying to have an alibi for being there. You know what I mean? So that we set up some studio time.
Gucci and his team. A short time later, mob boss could be seen on surveillance video speaking on his cell phone outside the building before entering. At 3:39, a production employee would arrive while Pooh Shiesty and his father were standing at the back of the office building, engaged in what appeared to be an argument over the phone. Just minutes later, Shiesty, along with his father, Big 30, and 6 others, would enter the east side of the building, walking through the lobby and into the studio.
There should be some type of rule on how many motherfuckers get to come in here, though. Real talk, because like niggas run with whole entourages. You know what I mean? Shit, you don't know what niggas on, what they got. You here doing business with Pooh Shiesty, but Pooh Shiesty got his crazy cousin Craig with him. You know what I mean? Shit, yeah. He's Craig Johnson. He ain't even got a nickname. They just call the nigga Craig. Yeah, he insane. You know what I mean? Shit, and he got 3 of his best friends who just as crazy as him.
Right.
You gotta have a limit on it's 3 people with you. You know what I mean? So you might got your bitch with you and your manager. You know what I'm saying? 1 of your guys and your manager. 2 of your guys, 2 of your bitches. You know what I mean? Shit. 3 people total.
One of the suspects at a later time can be seen exiting before shortly returning with a bag slung over his shoulder. All 9 suspects entered the studio's control room, where inside the victims were watching a football game. Gucci's head of security was positioned in the lobby, while the other guard remained in the vehicle. The victims overheard Pooh Shiesty talking on his cell phone, possibly with his federal parole officer, stating that his caseworker had given him permission to be out on rec time. From what the victims could hear, Shiesty was told on the phone that was not the case, and he needed.
Why would you do that? Oh, that's crazy, man. Don't you want to be off of papers?
Right.
Shoot. So why would you? Because you would know if you was able to go on free time. You know what I mean? You'll know this for a fact with nobody calling you. You know what I mean? It should have been all good. Okay.
Needed to return immediately, to which he agreed. At the time, Shiesty was wearing an ankle monitor. Gucci would tell Shiesty they can reschedule their studio session, but Shiesty asked to speak with Gucci privately in the attached recording room. Gucci would enter the room with Pooh Shiesty, his father, and Big 30. The 2 other victims would remain with the 6 suspects, even offering them drinks as 2 of the suspects accepted and poured up. Inside the booth, Shiesty pulled out a contract termination letter telling Gucci to sign it, releasing him from the label. Gucci refused, Shiesty became agitated, and the 2 began to argue. The 2 victims could see the conversation play out, and one of them saw the conversation intensifying, so he texted Gucci's head of security, who was still in the lobby. While arguing, Shiesty instructed Big 30 to get his bag. Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before payday, there's a banking app called Current that lets you get up to $750 as a paycheck. And Shiesty would pull a Drake.
He got a couple. He's sponsored. Yeah, he's sponsored. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Whatever his name is.
Aiming it at Gucci and demanding again that he sign the contract release paperwork. Gucci, now being held at gunpoint and unable to leave the room, complied, signing the paper while Shiesty's father and Big 30 stood by. Big 30 took out his cell phone and recorded Gucci signing the paperwork while being forced to say he released Pooh Shiesty.
That's bullshit, though. Like, you really did that to put that on Instagram, though. That's what you was doing. You know what I mean? Shit. It really wasn't for evidence. Niggas always pull out their phone. Definitely these niggas. Right. You know what I mean? Shit. You committing a whole crime right now, you're going to pull out a phone. Like, we just going to have to fight in court. It's your signature. You know what I mean? We just have to fight it in court. If you say you was under arrest and I say you wasn't, you know what I mean? We're gonna fight in court. Right. We ain't gonna have video footage of you signing it. You know what I mean? Obviously, might be under duress. Right.
From his contract. After signing, Pooh Shiesty would take Gucci's wedding ring, watch, earrings, and whatever cash he had on him. Shiesty then handed the paperwork to his father, asking him if it was good, to which...
Hold on. Pooh Shiesty took it, though?
Yeah.
Why, nigga?
watch, earrings, and whatever cash he had on him. Shiesty then handed the paperwork to his father, asking him if it was good, to which he replied, "It needs to be dated." So Shiesty forced Gucci to write the date next to his signature. As Shiesty
Gucci playing games. You know how to fucking sign a contract, nigga. Yeah, I just signed it. Yeah, you know, y'all put out there. Right, here you go, man. Here. We'll talk about it later. Don't worry. Go ahead, man. Shit. Dang. Got his shit though.
30 and mob boss exited the recording room. The 6 remaining suspects pulled handguns, AR and AK pistols, and began robbing Gucci's 2 associates. One victim, identified only as BP, would have his pockets ran and his wallet removed by who he identified as CMO Damn Fool, one of Shiesty's goons. His 1017 chain would be taken by another man he knew as Glizzy 375. Glizzy would repeatedly threaten to shoot him for moving.
Glizzy though? I feel like
75.
I feel like he young enough that his name ain't supposed to be Glizzy. You know what I mean? So, you know, the word Glizzy wasn't around when we was under 30. You know what I mean? Shit. So if a nigga named Gwentarius,
like a high schooler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he too nigga, your name Glizzy? I don't give a fuck if it's Glock or your real name is Gladarius. You know what I mean? Gladarius. Don't call me Glizzy.
Yeah. But Shiesty would instruct him not to. According to the victim's statement to police, he witnessed Big 30 pointing a cell phone at Gucci within the booth, but assumed he was taking pictures for social media. Victim BP further identified Baby Slime 375 for holding him and others at gunpoint. Victim BP and victim...
This nigga got all the names. That's why you got 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? The other dude didn't have the names of the other. Right. He got the nicknames.
Would identify KD 375, who they also recognized, as he can be seen on social media with Pooh Shiesty. KD would also hold them at gunpoint. Victim is rumored to be Matt Marzal, who goes by the name Multi-Mars. He's a Chicago-based photographer and has been Gucci's personal cameraman for years. It was also Matt who texted Gucci's head of security when he saw the conversation within the recording booth intensifying. Matt was choked from behind, almost to the point of losing consciousness, resulting in scratches to his neck and wrist.
Is this the security? Is that what he said?
No, it was one of the 2 dudes.
The cameraman.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The other one was security.
If I was security, this is bad for business. I'm not. Don't put me in.
Put me in.
I wasn't in this shit.
He'd be robbed of his Rolex watch, a Louis Vuitton bag containing multiple high-end watches, and his wallet. He'd confirmed
that's a security scam. Yeah. Why you got extra watches in a bag?
The police his Louis bag, wallet, and AirPods all had an Apple AirTag attached, and he was also able to identify his robber by his Instagram handle of Twin CMO. While the robbery was taking place, Big 30 walked to the door leading to the lobby, closing it and blocking it with his body, preventing the victims from leaving. But Gucci's security would see what was taking place. Both of Gucci's security guards would draw guns, attempting to force themselves in as they partially opened the door, only to see that they were greatly outgunned. Gucci was pushed onto a couch, causing the victims to believe they were going to be executed. Shiesty placed the barrel of his Draco to the back of BP's head, ordering him and Gucci to leave the studio through the west side of the building. Gucci then instructed his security to escort them to their vehicle. As the victims left, Gucci's cameraman turned to Pooh Shiesty and asked if they were really taking his watches. Matt would provide police with the last AirTag locations, which was revealed to be the parking lot of an apartment leased to Pooh Shiesty's father, where Pooh is believed to have been residing in Frisco, Texas. Federal investigators would recover photos of the suspect vehicles, a white Buick Enclave, a black Hellcat, and a black Dodge Ram with a roll bar. According to law enforcement databases, Big 30's father owns a 2020 Dodge Hellcat in Tennessee, and license plate readers would place it in Texas during the relevant time period of the robbery and traveling with the two other suspect vehicles. The white Enclave was found to be a rental rented by none other than Shiesty's dad. Federal investigators would find surveillance video of Shiesty's dad at a Staples, printing out what they believed to be the release contract an hour before he arrived at the studio. The feds would also link all suspects together by cell phone GPS coordinates and would reveal Shiesty's goons were so poor, 4 of them would have to take a Greyhound bus from Texas back to Memphis, Tennessee. Now, remember when the victims offered
a Greyhound bus? Nigga, Greyhound still around? Man, yeah.
I'm not even tripping off that. What I'm saying is,
I'm bougie. I'm never
no,
going to
I'm just
Greyhound.
trying to imagine this is my last $40. But I'm finna take it and buy a bus ticket and go to Dallas and hit this lick, nigga. We finna be rich.
Okay, all right, never mind. I mean,
we finna get Pooh out this contract
and we'll rob a couple of niggas
Gucci at the same time.
All right, you know what? Never mind then. You know, I wouldn't. I'm not a Greyhound.
I just.
The train would have got you there. Amtrak?
You're taking a bus.
What is happening
in Dallas,
Texas?
Texas.
Yeah, hold on.
You're taking a bus from Memphis to Dallas, Texas, which is what has to be at least 8 hours.
Man, and more than that. You know what I mean? You got they're going to speed limit. Yeah, they're picking up people. Yeah.
So let's say 12 hours of your life you're on this bus to get some earrings and jewelry and then caught to then have to be responsible to get back to the crib. That's crazy.
They got an Amtrak in Dallas.
But how does it run? Like
ticket off though from 9 to 7 p.m. 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Is
man.
Yeah.
They were so poor they had to take Greyhounds to go hit. Like you couldn't do this shit in your own time.
Even together, y'all couldn't have had no rental money. You ain't got a bitch that'll get you a rental for me? Hey, babe.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, damn.
Shiesty's goons' drinks, a left ring finger and right thumbprint would identify the 2 suspects that took drinks as they left their prints on the red cups. The victims obviously knew who Pooh Shiesty was, and Gucci Mane would be listed as one of the victims who identified Shiesty as wearing a Nike mask and hoodie during the robbery. Gucci would also name Big 30 and identify him by his Instagram. In fact, almost every suspect was able to be identified by their Instagram handles.
You're on bullshit.
KD would be described
in one of the top 5 rules is don't touch anything.
Big facts. You know what I mean? Shit.
These niggas are rookies.
Yeah, or at least got some gloves on. You know what I mean? Shit.
They said one of the dudes offered them drinks and 2 of them said, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Call me up.
Gotcha.
No, look, it's like, hell yeah, nigga, hold me up.
Took the glove off.
Like, what the fuck?
Man. Like, all because you think these niggas done robbed something before, at least. You know what I mean? But a lot of times they not expert at robbing shit. You know what I mean? They take shit, they steal shit, and they'll jump a nigga for something.
But that's what it is. They just take shit under duress. Like,
there you go. There it is. They don't. Yeah, okay. A real robber you get away with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, they literally being bullies. That's all it is. Take that shit.
as Shiesty's right-hand man. Damn fool lives up to his name, as he could be seen leaving wearing Gucci's cameraman's Louis bag. He'd then post a video to Instagram wearing one of the stolen watches, and another picture would show him wearing the same sneakers worn in the robbery.
So poor.
Twin, who choked out the cameraman, would post multiple pictures of another stolen watch and even the 1017 chain that was taken. Shiesty and his team executed a court.
Because when you do this shit to niggas in the streets, they don't tell the police. And this is them stunting on you, you know what I mean? Shit. What you gonna do about it? No, this ain't the streets, so this is business.
Coordinated on recording studio takeover, temporarily kidnapping fucking Gucci man, robbing the shit out of him and his team, making his security look like bitches, and leaving the scene without firing a single shot. Only for Gucci and his team to fully cooperate with police, leading to a federal takedown.
I don't like him now.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
He created a narrative. Like,
yeah, well, and then as soon as he started doing it, I was like, wait a minute. This is a white dude.
Yeah, yeah, he don't understand. Like, what about, okay, treated the security like bitches, but we supposed to die today? Also, this is business. This ain't street shit, okay? They left without firing a single shot. That makes it, ain't that some bitch shit?
No, this ain't.
Y'all didn't shoot nobody.
But what I'm saying is this ain't no fucking, hey, I'm done being your hitman and I want out of the life.
Oh,
well, bitch, you not getting out of the life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, bitch, you gonna let me out of the life. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll sign the contract and let all my goons know you're free. You know what I'm saying? Born identity type shit, I guess. This ain't that.
This ain't that.
Because again, if it was that and Gucci did that, that would be snitching.
Yes.
In that case.
That would be snitching.
That would be snitching.
That would be snitching.
Down and kidnapping charges. More charges can be expected as yet again Pooh Shiesty is alleged to be a felon in possession of another Draco after having just finished a prison sentence for shooting someone in the ass with a Draco. All 9 suspects will be facing life.
That's a bitch. You know, like, nigga, you pulling out guns to not really use it. Shot a nigga in his ass. You know what I mean? Shit. Like, that's still almost a tip. Anything over the knee is a tip murder.
Saying you shot him in his ass because he was turned around.
Ooh, that too. Ooh, that too.
Like,
but, I mean, are you shooting a nigga just to shoot him? Or are you shooting to kill him? That's my thing. Me personally, I'm not shooting a gun unless I'm trying to kill something. You know what I mean? That's just a rule I have on myself. So I'm not playing with no fucking gun. Right. You know what I mean? Shit. Don't pull the gun out unless you're ready to kill a nigga. You know what I mean? So even if I pull it out and I don't pull the trigger, I'm ready to pull the trigger though. And I'm ready to point it at your head. Okay, right. So that's just me. Like, he shoot niggas in the ass and rob a nigga with guns. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm gonna say I ain't never robbed a nigga, but I can get a nigga to give me something without pulling a fucking pistol out. Awesome.
In federal prison for conspiring to and committing kidnapping. And I can only imagine what else the feds can add on with all the firepower and priors they had. It will also be interesting to see who chooses to cooperate against who, as Pooh Shiesty's father is no stranger to the feds. Back in 2007, mob boss was indicted on drug charges and would be sentenced to 70 months in prison after receiving a 5K1 sentencing reduction for his ongoing and future cooperation with the government, meaning he was snitching and agreed to keep snitching. So this whole fucking case is snitch nasty. Gucci just fucked over Atlanta as the most rat-infested city in hip-hop, adding himself to the list of snitches after Young Thug gave investigators the longest interview of his career. Gunna flipped on Thug. Gunna did Crime Stoppers.
That's funny.
T.I. started the Crime Stoppers wave, and Gucci is best friends with QCP. Gucci would even jump on live after the federal takedown was announced, and you'd think he'd talk about how he's far from the streets and too rich to abide by them like QCP did. But instead, Gucci was talking about the exact opposite, saying he'll smoke whoever steps to him, he doesn't believe in telling the police shit, and he's keeping it street. The exact opposite of what he did.
You stuck to me.
So that's why he's a snitch.
Okay, because you're saying that you ain't doing shit like the nigga. If you would, it's like when you keep it 100, I don't give a fuck. If you say you have a game, nigga, you told motherfucker. You know what I mean? You ain't running around hiding it. If you ain't keeping it 100, you ain't keeping it 100. You ain't in the streets.
Right.
Just say that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit.
That would alleviate a lot of shit.
Hey, this nigga is hideously ugly.
In his street. The exact opposite of what he did.
You stuck to me. I'ma smoke you. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Keep it in the street.
Oh no, he look like he lying. And don't tell the police. Keep it in the street. Shut up, man.
Some are even now pointing out Gucci's old interview speaking on Jeezy, trying to get him killed.
So that situation that we were just talking about with the charges and so forth, do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Do you have any indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart?
Well, so like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And this fuck nigga, the only nigga has motive.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying to like set somebody to take someone's lives. It's on a whole nother level. It's past just the wax.
It's like
snitch.
Yeah. I guess it's scared of competition.
Now, Pooh Shiesty just fucked himself after committing the dumbest robbery with his dad being a whole government informant and Big 30's big door blocking.
His dad gotta tell on him. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because you'll get your old charges put back on you if you don't.
Ass is now facing life just because he wanted to be there. Never mind the goons that came up on watches.
Yeah, kidnapping is a life charge sometimes. Yeah.
Needed a bus pass to get home. A case that no one expected and one of the fastest crash outs we've ever seen from a rapper fresh out of prison. This is likely the last time we'll ever see Pooh Shiesty in the free world. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Hearing Gucci Mane snitched, I was in disbelief. Gucci has been one of my favorite rappers since high school. One of the main rappers I listened to in high school. And seeing the paperwork, it broke my heart.
This nigga old there.
Yeah. He goes by a different set of rules.
Yeah.
And then like 3 minutes later.
So after hearing everything, I still stand on, at least in this case, he didn't snitch only because the contract signing was introduced. I feel like had it been about anything else, it might be validated that Gucci's a snitch.
I agree with you that he didn't snitch in this situation. It's not a snitch. This is not a call you a snitch situation.
Right.
But
in the mother clip snitch?
Oh, he was snitching there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But even in this situation, when you said that you keep it in the street, but you did say something,
yeah,
that's what makes you get called a snitch now.
Right.
You ever been called a snitch? No,
but not to my face.
Yeah,
not to my knowledge.
No, motherfucker called me a snitch, right? So this is what happened.
So they called me a snitch.
Yeah. So I was rap beefing with a motherfucker, right? And a guy that was dating my cousin, basically my sister. She basically my sister. You know what I mean? She had a baby by her and everything. You know what I mean? This is her baby dad. He with the little crew, you know what I mean? Shit. So he on the other side of the, you know what I mean? Shit. We cool, but shit, I don't really fuck with him, you know what I mean? Shit.
Right.
Like I definitely didn't fuck with him before this. I really didn't, but I didn't fuck with you just because I don't fuck with you, not because I don't like you, you know. I really kind of don't like you, you know what I mean? But whatever, you know what I mean? So, motherfucker, yeah, you snitching. Erica's son said the same thing, you know what I'm saying? He tried to repeat something like that, you know what I mean? But this will happen. So I'm in the streets at the time, and my cousin gave me a call, you know what I mean? So she said, hey, cuz, you know, person I can call right now, she's the only person I trust to call. I shot somebody. She said she shot somebody, and she needed me to get rid of the gun. I said, say less, here I come. You know what I mean? Shit. So I said I'm probably like 23 at the time, you know what I mean? Shit. So I stayed downtown. She stayed in Madison, right up the street down there. You know what I mean? So boom, go ahead, roll over. Got my nephew with me. I just go pick up a gun. Got guns. You know what I mean? Shit, just pick up a gun. You know what I mean? Shit. My cousin shot somebody. Gotta get the gun. At least the gun ain't gonna be nowhere. So pull up, go inside. Shit, he there. I don't know he there though. You know what I mean? Shit. So. She said, yeah, cuz. I said, say less. I don't even want to hear the story. You know what I mean? I don't even need the story. Just boom, give me the gun. I'm inside some basketball shorts. You know what I mean? I remember. So I put it in my pocket, and it was like a 38. You know what I mean? Shit. I put it in my pocket, and I'm walking out the door. You know what I mean? So I just got some bad, like I got hold my pants up because it's heavy. You know what I mean? So. I get like, and all I'm gonna do is go around the corner to my mom in the house, right? Put the gun here, so I ain't riding around with a dirty gun. You know what I mean? Shit, ain't nobody gonna see this gun. You know what I mean? Shit. So I drive off, and then like shit, like I get up like a couple blocks and like surrounded by 7 cars, 7 police cars. Yeah, I'm like, damn. So shit. I'm really thinking about I'm about to get out of the room. I got my nephew in the car with me. I said, shit, god damn. So I just tossed the gun out the car. You know what I mean? I just you know what I mean? Shit. So I ain't got the gun on. You know what I mean? Shit. Boom, they arrest me, take me downtown, put me in the like I go to the police station. Right. You know what I mean? Not county. You know what I mean? Never been here before. Hold up. So I'm in the motherfucking room with the metal cold table and the two-way glass type shit, you know what I mean? And they say, so where you get the gun? I'm just not saying that. I ain't saying that. Like they didn't give me I ain't get no rights read, no nothing. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm just sitting there and I ain't gonna say shit. So they're like, we already know where the gun came from. We just, but you had the gun. We got to report that. Just tell us where you got the gun. You know what I mean? Shit. I didn't say that. She said, look, you, just tell us where you got the gun because, like, they got, like, I'm just not saying that. Yeah. I think it's my cousin's gun. I didn't do nothing. Right. Hit me with a possession of a gun. Ain't shit. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Shit. So she said, he said, look, listen, look, I ain't gonna say that. Your cousin boyfriend killed somebody today. He was over there where you just came from. That's the gun that did it. I said, oh hell no, you know what I mean? Shit. So I'm like, oh shit, that was my gun. My cousin gave me the gun. You know what I mean? Shit. Like I ain't about to. Like I ain't about to take a charge for this nigga, you know what I mean? Shit. I don't know this nigga, you know what I mean? Shit. So she hear them go and do like 10, you know what I mean? And get out, you know, now he hanging out with the other guys, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I mean? So so we rap beefing and he said, yeah, you a snitch, man. You supposed to take that charge. What the fuck you just say to me? I want to take a charge for you? I don't even know you. You don't talk to the police. Nigga, I didn't.
I didn't.
What the fuck? I didn't shit.
They got you off the story they told me.
Man.
And I didn't say shit.
Man, shit. I said, well, I got the gun from. You know what I mean? Shit, I was supposed to take a charge for a gun. So I'm a snitch. Well, that's good. I know anybody heard this story, you know, y'all just saying it because we rap beefing right now. Right. You know what I mean? Shit. But this nigga stupid. That nigga dead now. So, R.I.P. I guess. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Damn.
Whatever. But yeah. Oh, I got one more video. It's like 2 minutes though. Yeah. Got a little time. So what's going down here on this Pooh Shiesty beef with Gucci Mane? All right. Hold on. Boop.
Nine suspects involved in the robbery and kidnapping of rapper Gucci Mane have been arrested. Officials say the alleged ringleader behind the attack was rapper Pooh Shiesty. Our Preseda Olguin has been on top of this story and
this bitch just hit those names perfectly.
Gucci Mane.
she hit him.
Shiesty.
She hit him perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Gucci Mane. Like, yeah. I can say it, only say it right. But yeah. I heard another white person said, a Gucci Mane. I can't even say it like they said.
That's the latest. Aside from learning that the ninth and final suspect.
This bitch black or white?
Presiding. She's some type of Latin.
Logan.
Caribbean.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe she might be Filipino.
She ain't no nigga, yeah, okay. She looked a little dark, but with color, with too much makeup on.
I gotta see her high school pictures.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking maybe she was mixed or something. You still a nigga if you're mixed.
Yeah.
Has been arrested. We've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI at Pooh Shiesty's home the day he was arrested. Take a look at that video. This happened in Memphis. Federal authorities say Shiesty was the ringleader behind the attack on Gucci Mane here in Dallas. That incident happened back in January at a music studio located off Dallas Parkway. The DOJ says Gucci Mane and 2 others were allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint. They say 9 people were involved, including Pooh Shiesty's father and Big 30. For background, Pooh Shiesty signed on to Gucci Mane's record label back in 2020. And according to the DOJ, Pooh Shiesty is the one who set up the meeting to discuss his recording contract.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
Pooh Shiesty was released from federal prison in October and was placed on home confinement for a previous conviction, meaning that it's likely he was wearing an ankle monitor at the time of the crime. Officials say all 9 suspects will be transported here to North Texas, where they will face their crimes. Now, if convicted, each suspect can face life in prison. For now, reporting in Dallas, Preseda Olguin, CBS News, Texas.
What? Olguin, okay.
Olguin.
She said that shit quick as fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
They said, don't take too long with your fucking name, bitch. All right.
Bree.
So there we have it. We'll keep you updated on that.
Gucci.
Should niggas going to jail? Somebody going to jail. Pooh Shiesty, you the most infamous dumbass nigga in the fucking world. Real talk, you know what I mean? Shit. White boy was right. Stupidest robbery you could ever make.
White people are enthralled by this right now.
Oh yeah, those rappers. Them some niggas.
No, the 16-year-old kid was like, "Oh, you see what happened to Pooh Shiesty?" I said, "Fam, I'm too old for Pooh Shiesty. So you need to be talking to my son about it. I said I'm actually too old for Gucci Mane, but I know who he is.
Big facts. So
Like,
I'm too old for all the rap behind, like the rap stories, the side, like the wrestler stories. You know what I mean?
Because we used to get our shit from the Source magazine.
Boom. You know what I mean?
Like,
Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. It ain't always in your face all day. You know what I mean? Shit. I don't even need that. Like me, like I'm the type of dude. Yeah, R. Kelly is a creep ball. I still just listen to his music. You know what I mean? Shit. Pooh Shiesty out here robbing niggas, I wouldn't know. I'm just listening to Pooh Shiesty. You know what I mean? Even though I don't.
Even though I don't.
Yeah, I can, what was it, Get It Back in Blood? That was cool. I think that was a good song. You know what I mean? Shit. I couldn't quote you no line out of it. But we'll keep you updated. Got anything coming up, Greg?
I don't. For the meantime. Actually, no, I think May 9th, I'm doing a fat ass 5K performing like I always do. I've been doing it the last 4 or 5 years. So come and catch your boy Breadman.
Breadman?
Yeah.
Got a Pink Puff April 18th. 7 to 10, $60 if you're trying to attend. We got 7 spots left. May 19th, I think it is. May 19th, I have a Mother's Day Zumba class. May 9th, not 19th, May 9th. We got the Sip and Sway Mother's Day Zumba class. 1 to 2:30, gonna be sipping on mimosas. Have a little Zumba class. It'll be like 30 minutes. So you got like a whole hour to get drunk if you want to. You know what I mean? Shit.
And then sweat it out.
There you go. No, it's out.
Oh, it's out.
Okay. Get sweaty, then get drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and as always, you come get your body right at Presidential Fitness and Female Appointment, where you always get a free annual.
Down.
And if you need a character, go ahead and hit up Pop-Up Party Pals. We got over 50 characters for your birthday parties, your corporate events, your family get-togethers. Go ahead and hit us up. We are on Facebook. And it is Monday. So next time you'll see me will be on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Don't be late o'clock for another episode of Girl Talk. Then we're coming back here on Thursday at 10 o'clock for another episode of Morning Ninjas Reacts. And then if you go 7 days in a row, it brings you right back round to the day. So join us next Monday at 8:30 for another episode of A Real Ninjas Podcast. Yeah. And y'all can get Ninja started up.
认真的忍者已经到。